Hello children, I hope you are very much excited to know about that story which we left in our previous class. So again, just to tell you, we are going to continue chapter 3 and I am going to tell you the story Taro's Reward. So the time we left earlier, Taro had found the stream of water and he started drinking that water, but to his surprise he found that it did not taste like normal water. It tasted like sake. So he thought that let's quickly fill my pitcher. Pitcher is what? It's like a bottle. So he thought of filling his pitcher and taking it to his father. So he quickly filled his pitcher and went back to his home. And then he gave a cup of sake to his father. As soon as his father drank a sip of sake, his all desire of feeling warm quickly was fulfilled. And immediately after drinking 2-3 sips of sake, the father started feeling warm. And this made Taro very happy. That afternoon, there was one neighbor who just had visited his parents. And this lady, when she came, the mother and father, they both were so excited that they narrated the whole incidents to this neighbor. And the neighbor also was given a cup of sake. She drank and drank greedily and then quickly just excused her and went out in the village and told each and every person about this story. So by evening, the whole village came to know that there was no water that was flowing in that forest. It was the whole stream of sake. What happened then? Each man heard the story and they were very much excited and curious. So the next morning when Taro reached that place, the usual place where he went to work, he saw that the whole village had gathered over there with their pitchers, with the tumblers, with whatever they could bring to collect some sake. The one man, he rushed to the stream and he tried filling the pitcher and he tried to taste it. He tasted it again and again, but he got so angry that it's not sake. He told everyone that villagers, it's not sake, it's just normal water. This boy has fooled us. So let us all gather him and just let us all pick him up and drown him in this stream of water. But now Taro was very smart. He was hiding behind the rock and he could see that all the villagers were trying to catch hold of him and will try to drown him. So he did not come out and he did not even appear in front of them. And then once the villagers were not able to spot Taro, one by one they all started going back to their home. Now what happened? All the villagers, as soon as they went home, then Taro came out and he thought that yesterday when I tasted it, it was tasting like sake. But then how can this villager say that it is not sake but water? Let me just try it. He again cupped his hand and tried to taste that flowing water. But to his utter surprise, it was again tasting like sake. And then what happened? To this thoughtful son, what happened? The God had given him this reward because the God was very happy with the thoughts that Taro had. He was always thinking constantly about the betterment of the condition of his parents. He was not selfish. He was working very hard so that he could keep the parents happy. And this made the gods very happy. Because of which, as a reward, they started that stream of water, and it was nothing but the magical sake. And that is why this story and this magic waterfall, this whole story reached the emperor of Japan, and the emperor was so happy that he rewarded the young woodcutter and gave him 20 pieces of gold. And after which this beautiful fountain in that whole village was named after Taro. And the emperor thought that naming this fountain after Taro would always motivate the other children to think about the parents and try to obey and honor their parents. So from this story, the Japanese story, it tells us, all the children, to always be caring and loving towards their parents, and they should always try to keep them as happy as possible, because there's no other person who is as important as a parent. Your parents are very, very important to you, and they should always be your priority. So always try to help them, to make them happy, and not to do anything that will make them sad. I hope you have understood this chapter, and if you have any doubt, please contact me through the comments section. I will clear your doubts. In the next video, I'll be explaining to you the meanings of the difficult words, if there are any, and then after that I will be sharing the question answers of this chapter. Till then,